Hey you, yep, I'm talking to you. You're getting hungry, very hungry. Your mouth is watering. You have a craving for Doritos, a craving for crunchy tacos. Well, have I got the treat for you. It's that time again. It's grill time, baby. Come on in tomorrow only to get your charcoal for 50% off. Choose your favorite smoker. That's 20% off. 3453 North Kimball in Chicago, Illinois. Remember, this sale is for one day only. Now that's how you save big money. It's selling out fast and secure. Your tickets now. The first annual 1043 2018 Hip Hop Fallback Jam Session. It's something you don't want to miss. Hey, it's Denasia, and you are now tuned in to No Filter Radio with your host, Dope as Music.
So we're working on that.
Television.
Sissy. Okay. So I think it's so special having my big sister do my makeup. I love when my sissy Erica helps me kind of play, I say dress up. It just makes me feel like, you know, my big sister making me look fly, as she would say. I like it. Smoky sexy.
Social media. Video shoots. Photo shoots. Live stream.
Like 2 weeks ago, and most of you know I'm a casting associate, so I cast background and extras and whatever for 4-Star Casting.
Movies.
Dwayne, can I see you in my office?
Yeah. Can I use the bathroom first?
Well, make it fast.
YouTube videos.
Sweet love, hear me calling out your name. I feel no shame, I'm in love. Love, don't you ever.
Or commercials. Denia Designs for You will get you right. Grab that S4S jewelry. Just go to bit.ly/DD4U jewelry.
Located at 4655 South King Drive. Approved by Papas Everywhere.
Hello. Welcome to the Denasia Radio. If you haven't already done so, please thumbs up this video. You can do so on the replay or during the broadcast, whether you are in the bushes or you are in the chat. Yes, Tanisha definitely can sing. Absolutely. Whew. Anybody else have a couple drinks last night? I didn't even watch the full thing. I don't even know what to say. I don't at this point because I don't know. Hey, Simply a Sweetheart, how are you? Grand Rising Queen. I do not know what to say at this point. I really, really don't. I know you did a broadcast last night. I caught a little bit of it. Girl, I watched for a little bit. And I have a lot of friends that are in politics, so whether I watch... Circus isn't the word. Circus isn't the word. I don't even know what to say. I came in when they were talking about coronavirus, and 45 said something along the lines of, Well, I shut the country down at the right time. Papa, when did you shut the whole country down? Because last time I checked, you actually left it up to the states to shut down. You didn't do a full had you shut the country down? Oh, baby, of course we knew it was gonna be a mess, but there's a difference between it being a mess and it being a train wreck. And it was a train wreck. And what made it worse is I'm just like, it'd be cool if they were all both applying for the job, but one already has the job. Hey Shauna, hey Queen, how are you? I hit you up on IG. Your bracelet looks so cute on you. Shout out to you, Miss Shauna. Thank you for your support. But yeah, so like I said, like I expected, a little bit of craziness here and there, whatever. But this fool literally sat there. I missed the Proud Boys comment. I'm glad I missed that one. Hold on. And Simply Sweetheart said, and most cities most cities opened their cities back up and did not make wearing a mask mandatory. Exactly. I heard Florida's at full capacity. Doesn't Florida have one of the highest risks in the country? But they're at full capacity. They're at 100%. Like they can do whatever. Don't follow any guidelines. Except for individual businesses might have the mask guideline, but aside from that, nope. Nope. Yay. Awesome sauce. Yes. Shout out to you. Hold on. Hold on, what she said. She is. Yep. We are the third in the U.S. for the most cases. Oh, child. That she says, like, hiring a secretary who can't use a computer to rump is a complete fail. What got me, so when it comes to this No Dragging Kids campaign, does that include presidents? Because this will, nope. Exactly, right. Does that include presidents? Because 45 tried to bring Joe Biden's kids into this. I'm like, seriously? How old are we? Y'all too grown for this. When it gets to people saying, screaming and yelling and shut up, it's like, God damn, am I back on YouTube? What the fuck is y'all doing? You're in a job where you're supposed to be the example. Well, look, we already know 45 is not the example, but God, can you fake it? Like anyone who was actually thinking about supporting him, who has common sense, I hope you've changed your mind now. Because at this point, why would you want to risk your reputation to support this man? I'm confused. Baby, Judge Judy should have been the moderator. So from what I've heard, the moderator's job is simply to keep time, not actually to keep order. That's the mess that I keep on hearing. I've never heard of that because I've moderated debates before, and I made sure to keep order as opposed to just keeping time. Because last time I checked, the moderator is supposed to kind of balance it out, be the middle person, so that everyone has their say. Isn't that usually how moderation works? I mean, maybe they have a new version of what moderation is supposed to be, but last time I checked, you're supposed to be keeping order and time simultaneously. But apparently, not when it comes to 45, because he'll do what he wants, right? Like, I hope they turn Trump's back up for the second debate. He always gives me anxiety. I swear for the first couple months, people couldn't sleep. And that's real talk. People could not sleep for the first couple months that he was in office because we didn't know if the country would be there the next freaking day. Shauna said he didn't keep time either. He kept talking over both the mod and Joe. He couldn't even finish asking the questions. Exactly. But there needs to be like a rule. They should be able to mute the people that aren't following the directions. I don't understand why that's not the case. But can we make that a new rule? If you don't follow the directions, your mic gets turned off. Let's try that. Maybe that will accomplish something. Because last night, all I saw was one person who's currently occupying the White House. And I was confused on why he's there. And Biden doesn't have the best record and doesn't say the smartest things all the time. But at least he didn't kill 200,000 people. So yes, Chris Harris did not lost all control. Yes, he did. I don't even know why they let him moderate anymore when it comes to 45, because you have to have someone in there that will cut him off with no fear. And I guess the idea was, they're trying to be fair. They don't want people to call it fake news or whatever. But at the end of the day, if he's going to be disrespectful, deserve to be respected. I don't care if you are currently occupying the White House because you cheated. At this point, it's insane. I believe Biden has got to speak up though, and take control. He's so soft-spoken. Very true. That's part of the problem. That is a huge part of the problem. The reason I think the reason I know he was chosen was because he's been in the White House before. Oh, Jesus. Trump supply, stand down and stand by. Oh. What'd you say? We gotta push uppers and Biden's in. We gotta put uppers and Biden's in short. Oh my goodness. Again, I didn't see that part, but I believe the question was regarding white supremacy and denouncing it. That's a scare. Let me put this up here so people know what I'm talking about in the replay. How do you feel about Trump's supply, stand down and stand by, when he was asked to denounce white supremacy? I feel like he should have never been in office in the first place because he wouldn't denounce white supremacy beforehand. I feel like the fact that last election he had the support of people from the Klan already, and I feel like that was always an issue for me. I feel like the biggest thing that I've said when it comes to this whole situation was, I don't give a damn about him. It's his supporters that I have an issue with. What are we standing by for more killings and hate crimes? Yeah. And that's the problem. That's the issue. I told you, telling people to watch the polls closely. The one thing that I can say, when you go vote, go early. Vote early, and I'm going to tell you why. I don't know what they're going to do on election day. Girl, at this point, an African American that votes for Trump, you've got to question their sanity. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know what they're going to do on election day. I don't know how those polls are going to be. And it's sad. Because we should have the right to vote. Even though, as African Americans, we actually have to ask permission to vote every 25 years. I do have a question for former President Obama. How did we not fix that when you were in office? Was it because it needed a full vote of Congress? Because I remember that question coming up. I don't know how that didn't pass. But, so if I ever do meet him in person, I do have that question of how do we not fix that part? Just saying. Trump is pushing mail-in votes, but I thought it was voter fraud. Fuck out of here, man. I'm so over him. That's true. Riots, protests, them trying to intimidate us. I need to get a strap. Girl, I promise you, if the school gets back in, on November 4th, I will be going down to sign up for conceal and carry. Oh, I'll be going down to sign up to get a gun. I've never held a gun in my life, but there's a first time for everything, child. I'm not even kidding. Because at this point, this fool's lost his mind. I think the issue for me has always been the way that he even approached when he announced that he was running. Every single thing that he's done has been with hate in his heart. The only time that he even attempted to be presidential, quote unquote, is, I think it was like one debate or something. And we were like, whoa, he's ready. He might be presidential. And I blame mainstream media for that one. Mainstream media, you made this man look presidential when he was clearly faking it. But that right there, between that and focusing on Hillary's emails, is why we're here today. Hold on. Obama didn't have the majority to pass any bills anytime. Obama raised the bill, it was bumped. Yep, very true. Oh, you got a gun a year ago, child. Or our punishment for voting Obama in is Trump. Yep, I believe that. I definitely believe that because they were mad. They had listened to a black man, well, kind of, for 8 years. They said, we're going to find the worst person, the craziest white man we can find. And I get it. I get it. Y'all were mad. But 45, though. This is why I'm confused by this whole situation. During the Republican National Convention in 2016, 45 grabbed his own child inappropriately on stage. Like it was his freaking wife. I'm confused. Like he grabbed her ass on stage. Like there's video of this. This is not allegedly, this is on video. His other daughter literally gave him the friend pat when he tried to kiss her on the cheek. Like, if his children have an issue with him, why the hell did y'all put this man in charge of the country? Now we're in this situation where we're now month, 7? No. Yeah. We're we're going to month 7 of this whole Rona situation. And this fool's trying to say that he saved people's lives. Where? Where did you save people's lives? It was like Kanye trying to run. I just knew it was a joke. How did we get here? Exactly. I always said Kanye wouldn't try to run. And to be quite honest, 45 wasn't either. 45 wasn't expecting to win. He just wanted to run. He got in that chair. He got that when he got the position, his face froze because that wasn't in the plan. Being the president ages you from all the stress. Poor Biden, he's already in his older years. I don't believe he would last in power. I mean, if he can't do it anymore, that's why Kamala's there. So I think that's why people are kind of like, all right, well, if Biden, isn't able to fulfill his duties, we have a strong vice president. So. Because the only reason 45 is actually in there is because no one wants to pray the gay away in there. Uncle Joe is going to be fine. As long as people with common sense vote this time. Because I think, for me, when he had that rally, that's supposed to seat like 20,000 and couldn't fill those seats. I think that gave it a little bit of hope because people are seeing through his bullshit. Then that only Kamala. And I don't know how to feel about that. It'll throw the people into a frenzy. Yeah. They'll be alright though. They'll be okay. At this point, you put up a 45 and he hasn't done anything but traumatize the country. So, something different won't hurt them. Like I said, when it comes to 45, the issue with me is the fact of him just trying to lie the entire time. The entire time he's been in office, there's been a lie. Down from his taxes to his weight to being like, I'm healthy. Really, dude? To lying on multiple people. Like, I've never seen so many people quit the White House in my life. And I've been following politics since I was 8 years old. I was like, who quits a 6-figure salary with no problem? Like, what? I think we're on our 4th or 5th press secretary. Like, back in the day, you didn't even know who they were. We have had so many different press secretaries. It's insane. I don't know. I heard that K-pop stand that brought up all the rally tickets. Ooh, child. Oh my goodness. Child. That's hilarious. And I can believe that too. I can definitely believe that. But my biggest thing about this whole situation and why I'm just so done with it is 45 recently came out and said that he knew the dangers of the Rona. And even though he knew that, his reasoning for not wearing a mask, his reasoning for not having a complete shutdown of the country, his reasoning for allowing people to think that they didn't need a mask was because he didn't want to cause a panic. Y'all heard me right. People are at home trying to figure things out, scared out of their mind because they don't know when they can hug their loved ones. They don't know when they can visit their loved ones in the hospital. They don't know when they can travel and not have to feel like they have to watch every single step. People are literally sitting at home. Some people have not gone out of not just out of the house, but out of the vicinity of their home. So I'm talking about they might go outside and then go in like the backyard and whatnot. But they haven't done anything else besides that since March. But you fixed your mouth to say you didn't want to cause a panic. There's already a panic. We were waiting for you to say something. Don't know why. Maybe because you're actually in a position to be trying to help. Shit. Trump only wants to be reelected, not for our people's benefits. It's for his. Because as soon as he's out of office, the Attorney General will come after him. Yep. His lying, fraudulent behind. Absolutely. Hold on. That's why I hope he's not reelected. He gets away with all these things while he's in office. Get him out of here and lock him up. I agree. I agree. I mean, a question that I would have asked yesterday would be, can he say coronavirus? Because he keeps on calling it China virus. We're not going to get into that whole theory because that's a whole nother conversation. But the rest of the world took precautions. You decided that you just wanted to play around and let the states decide what they want to do. You played with people's lives. And I don't care how you spin it, you played with people's lives. That is never, ever going to be okay. You have sexually harassed women and children. You can lie and say you didn't all you want to. There are court records that prove that. Again, you sexually harassed your child on camera, assaulted your child on camera. But no one wants to talk about that, right? The video when you were with Billy Bush on that bus is the most damning video in the world. I do not know how you got around that. Because the biggest thing about that situation was, at the time, the woman you were talking about was married. And the way that you got out of that, from what I understand, was you said it was just locker room talk, right? But honey, you were in a locker room. And you were on a hot mic. What do you mean? I'm confused at this point. The impeachment ish was the biggest letdown. I had to stop watching TV after that because my anxiety got shot to shit. Man, Shauna said I was sure it was a done deal. Nope. That's the thing. I was sure nobody let the school in office. I couldn't believe it. And like I said, the reason that he chose Mike Pence is because they know no one wanted to kick him out and then have that fool. Yep. You have that fool in charge. Now think about it. Mike Pence is way worse than Donald Trump because he's a politician and he's very calculated in what he does. 45 is an idiot. We know this already. But Pence is incredibly dangerous. He literally destroyed Michael Avenatti's life. Yep. Mm-hmm. Because he's a lying, cheating scumbag. It's the saddest thing in the world. It is the saddest thing in the world that the person who was supposed to be in charge of the country is a complete jackass with no regards for anyone but his base. It's appalling. It's absolutely and utterly appalling. It's heartbreaking to watch. Because at this point, we know who he is, we know what he's trying to do, and we also know how much of a jackass that he is, and how many people he's harmed. The numbers last time I checked were 200,000. Now, people are saying, well, maybe the numbers are inflated. I'm sure a couple of them are, but they're nowhere near the rest of the world. He used his business contacts at Nike. Oh, really? Destroy Avenatti. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. That's crazy. That's insane. It is insane that we constantly that we even have to have this conversation because the problem is the fact of it's way too easy to be president. Like the requirements are the dumbest things I've ever seen. As a matter of fact, let me look and just see real quick what the actual requirements are because I know that it's like 35, live in the country, be a resident type. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, you guys. That's it. That better not be it. That better not be it. This can't be right. Okay. This is why we're screwed. Hold on. Let me show you real quick why we're screwed. And why the whole Constitution needs to be rewritten. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see this? Do you see the requirements. 35 years old, a natural-born citizen, and a resident of the United States for 14 years. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. That's it? I swear I thought there were more. I promise you there has to be more. It can't just be. What? That's why I was screwed. This is why I was screwed. Right there. I'm so awesome. Thank you guys. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. This is freaking insane. I do not understand. I do not understand how in the hell. Wow. Just wow. I'm appalled. I am appalled on so many different levels. Because how in the world? But I swear I was like, click show more. No. We need to rewrite these. Because it's way too easy to be president. It's way too easy to be president. This is unacceptable. It's way too easy to run the country. Because you have to have okay, let's look at this. Hold on. Now let's look at senator requirements, because I know this is different. This is bullshit. Hold on, you guys. If you haven't already done so, please thumbs up this video. If you have not already done so, please thumbs up this video. So the senator requirements are let's see, hold on, you guys. I'm just checking because that's so much. If you had to be a lawyer and all that shit, like it's just, this is insane. It's insane. But y'all give me way too many things, child. You don't have to be a lawyer to sit on the Supreme Court. Since you have to be a judge, though. You have to have already been a judge in order to sit on the Supreme Court, I believe. And in order to be a judge, you have to be a lawyer at some point. You have to at least have a law school, goddammit. Like, this is retarded. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I'm checking real quick. So you have to be 30 years of age, U.S. citizenship for at least 9 years, and a residency in a state in the state that you represent. Okay. What? That is insane. Yeah, it's way too easy to get into power. Hello, let's talk about it with Kelly J. How are you? That's what I thought. What? Probate judges don't have to be lawyers in some states. How the hell do you get to be a judge without being a lawyer? What the fuck? See, that's some bullshit. If you're gonna be a judge, you should at least go to damn law school. Like, I'm confused. I'm so irritated. Hey. It's nuts. Baby, it's more than a shake your head moment. I'm appalled and disgusted. Because it doesn't make this makes no sense. This makes absolutely no sense. These people don't have to even have the qualifications, but they're running the freaking country and we're putting our lives into their hands? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that actually what's going on right now? I mean, you have to have more requirements to work some of these jobs. Like, what? Oh my God. Like, it doesn't say you have to have a degree, nothing. That's where I'm confused. Like, this is, oh my God, I'm so frustrated. In Alabama, you don't have to be a lawyer to be a probate judge or go to law school. Shut. Alabama got their own issues. Alabama's a backwards. Oh no, you're good. Yeah. Alabama has their own issues. They are still dealing with their little racist situation down there. Didn't they just desegregate schools, as a matter of fact, or am I wrong? I thought that they like just desegregated schools, or they're kind of desegregated, but then they have some schools that are still segregated. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know I'm almost positive it's Alabama that has that issue, or is it Mississippi? One of them crazy ass other states still got segregation going on, and blatant segregation at that. Child, Alabama is its own separate entity. Child, it's insane. It is insane that we are in a time that this country has to depend on people not to vote for 45. Like, think about this. Did you ever think in your lifetime that we would have a question of whether Donald Trump would get back into office? I was talking on my friends last night, and he was telling me that he's like, yep, think about it. Donald Trump is actually in the history books. Kids will learn about him as a president. I said, oh my gosh. You have to explain. We don't have to explain this to kids later on. Explain that the person who was the biggest troll in the world was given the job of being one of the most powerful men in the world because people didn't like the president before him simply because it was a black man. Ooh, baby. Okay. They just said no, we have Fed case that forces integration. Okay, cool. My dad was born in Birmingham, Alabama. He didn't even want to go visit. Ooh, ouch. I don't want to look at that place again. Damn. And that's the sad part. That's the sad part when it comes to this whole situation. Is how much the country has been divided over Donald freaking Trump. Like, I don't. For me, this is so frustrating because he never, ever, ever should have gotten as far as he did when it came to getting in the door. But I blame mainstream media because they gave him so much free press because he was exciting. They pushed this man because he was exciting. I have so many questions about that situation. You pushed this man because he was exciting, and oh my gosh, these debates are lit. So you voted in someone because they were acting like a child during the debates and disrespecting people's family members? Is that honestly what we did here? Okay. Good to know. We went on the 90s for my great uncle's funeral. He showed me a town where black folks were still living during Jim Crow. This was the 90s. Yep. Here's the sad fact that no one wants to talk about. Sundown towns still exist. A lot of the police killings and accidental shootings happen in sundown towns. Let me see if I actually can find a map, as a matter of fact. I can give you guys an idea. Unfortunately, a lot of these damn places are in Illinois, which is really scary. People think Illinois is so liberal. No, Chicago is. Yeah. Hold on, you guys. I'm checking to see what the sundown towns are. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Okay, I think I got. Oh, Jesus, I hope not. Hold on, let me see. I'm checking to see if I can find an actual map of the sundown towns across the country. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot. That what the? Okay, I need y'all to see this because I know it was this many. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so they're saying how many are in each state. What the? Oh, hell no. Y'all gotta see this. I gotta show you this for yourselves. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm ending after this because, child. This is insane. Y'all see that, right? Those are sundown towns. For those who don't understand what a sundown town is, it's when people of color are not supposed to be after the sun goes down. There are so many sundown towns in this country that people don't even know about because they're in smaller towns. They're not in major cities. Be very careful when you're traveling. Know exactly where you're going. Especially now. These people crazy. These folks will never admit will never admit that we are experiencing white rage because of Obama. Of course not. That's not because it's not in their best interest to do so. And when it's not in your best interest to do so, you're going to continue with the lie. Let me show you. That is insane. Whew, child. All I can say is pray and vote. Pray and vote. And remember that elections don't happen every 4 years, they happen every 2 years. Start paying attention to your senators and your state reps and your judges, because that's who's really shaking the country. And that's the issue. Most people just think, oh, elections are every 4 years. Nope. The love voting is holy vote, 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 vote. Like, I don't even know what to vote, damn it, look. Because this right here is pretty damn scary. I don't know what to say because this is so heartbreaking. What happened yesterday? Oh my goodness. It's despicable because there needs to be some kind of order when it comes to having these conversations. The fact that this man was allowed to sit up there and yell and scream and demean someone's children, and he is supposed to be the quote unquote leader of the free world, shows that we have so much more work to do. I do not understand how someone who has been responsible for hundreds of thousands of deaths is even afforded the opportunity to keep their job. Had anyone else though at their job, they would have been fired on the spot. But we're allowing him to keep his job until November. When I say we need to change the requirements for president, we need to change the requirements for president, and quickly. Because we cannot, we cannot afford to have another person like 45 in there. The country won't survive it. People can say, oh, he's done good things for the economy. No, technically that was President Obama. And it carried over into his until the next presidency. Hey Pata, how are you? $45. Everything that 45 has done that's been positive was because Obama set it up. And he's just taking credit for it. Y'all do know that this man canceled 47, was it 47 or 40 something programs that would have stopped this pandemic, right? Over 40 programs that were specifically about protecting us from pandemics. He cut off the funding for those. And now we're in this mess because of it. I've never been so disgusted, aside from the day that fool won, about the situation. This man does not care about this country. All he cares about is his pocketbook. Period. Point blank. Why do you think they pushed to get Florida back up and running? Because he was losing money. Did you all hear when Trump threatened Biden with Antifa? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. That's what I'm talking about. This is some bullshit. This fool at the White House literally doesn't care. He's just there, causing the ruckus. Like, I mean, the fact that he can't even receive information without pictures is what should have been a huge red flag. Like they say, they have to give him his reports with photos because he doesn't want to read the words. These are government documents, and you want photos like you're a child. See, I cannot. I cannot. He said something has to affect. Wait. He said something to the effect of they will come after you. What the? See. He said Antifa is real and they will come after you. Antifa is anti-fascist and they've been coming after him, so I'm confused on that one. He just on some other. He's just on a whole nother level of bullshit, and that's the problem. This was on a whole nother level of bullshit. I'm so over him and all his little games and shit. Just absolutely appalling. That's just said Joe Biden's probably the class is a Republican, so it's all bad. Child. At this point, I've seen, we already know what we're getting with Biden. We're gonna get some crazy little, a couple crazy outbursts here and there, but nothing to the effect of what we're getting on 45. I think people will actually be able to sleep when Biden gets in the office. People literally could not sleep for the first couple months that 45 was in office because we did not know if the country would be there when we woke up. Exactly, simply, sweetheart. And that's exactly what Donald Trump is, a freaking fascist. Y'all see how I struggle to say his name? I usually say 45. I would never call him president, but I usually say 45. It's disgusting. It's frustrating. It's despicable. It's annoying. It's painful. I'm over it, dude. I'm over it already. And that's just debate number one. I hope in debate number two, they can cut that man's mic, because no. There has to be some kind of rules that must be followed. Because it's just not fair. to everyone else. What if I was a Democrat until Obama was voted in, and then he turned Republican? Right. And about that too. He only turned Republican because he knew they would elect someone with all those little bullshit views that he has. The Democrats were not going to risk that. He's too much of a liability. We have a flip-flopping president who can't trust a man. Exactly. That's the thing. Just know what the hell the beliefs are. That's the issue. Food child, just pray. Pray and vote. Pray and vote. Pray and vote. Don't just pray, but pray and vote. In every election. Not just the president, but every election, because every election matters. I'm going to again urge you all to vote early, because I don't know what the hell is going to happen on election day, but vote early. And if you're voting early, don't even say nothing. Just do it. Just do it. Don't let anyone know where you are. Just go do it and get it done. Because I think the majority of all the states, I think all the states have the vote early policy. You have 2 weeks before the election where you can go and miss the crowds. Because like I said, I don't know what kind of crowds are going to be there on November 3rd. I don't know what kind of bullshit regulations they're going to try to pull out. All of a sudden, the rules are going to change. I'm telling you now, the rules are going to change. You can have more people out there trying to quote unquote help you make your decision. You can avoid all of that by voting early. And if you see something, say something. You all are content creators. If you see some fuck shit, tape that shit. Go viral real quick. Put these people on blast. I don't believe anyone will wear the I voted pins this year, because it's nothing to be proud of now. You're right. You're absolutely right. But I do want to thank everyone that came into the broadcast. We have now reached our hour and 3 mark. I'm trying to go live at least a half an hour or an hour per day, so I can get my watch hours up. I do appreciate everyone that came in. I do appreciate everyone who was on the replay. You can thumbs up the video during the broadcast or on the replay. And if you have not subscribed as of yet, go ahead and turn that red button gray. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming through. You guys are awesome. Simply a sweetheart. Goddess came through. Tassie, hold on. Pata, Shauna. Let's talk about it with Kelly J. Yes. Have a blessed day, Queen. Alrighty, you guys. Thank you for coming through the new edition of HFL Magazine. The Tenacious edition is on sale now, and you can go to www.k4sent.com. That's www.k4sent.com to grab your copy today. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, Snapchat at Danaya. That's DANAYAAZURE. Alrighty, you guys, let me go ahead and get on out of here, but continue to express what makes you unique. And shout out to my Charm Squad. Love y'all. Bye.